Navigating a Demat account. Hello and welcome to BSC's Investor Education Awareness Series. I am Siddharth Zarabi, and in today's episode we will take a look into how a Demat account works and the do's and don'ts that have to be kept in mind. Well, a Demat account is actually a short form for a dematerialized account. Such an account holds your shares and securities in an electronic form, just like a bank account that holds all your money in one place. A dematerialized account also stores your shares, government securities, bonds, exchange-traded funds, all in one place. Until some years ago, investors had to rely on physical certificates to buy and sell shares. Today, all trading and investing in the stock market is done online. So one of the most significant advantages is that by storing your securities electronically, there is perhaps no chance, very little chance of any theft, forgery or misplacement. Your assets remain completely safe in such a Demat account. Always remember to keep your passwords and login IDs secure as well. You can make quick online transfers and nominate individuals, which was something that was not allowed earlier. Another significant benefit is that the problem of odds is removed. What does this mean? Today, you can even sell one share, which was not allowed earlier because there was a restriction on the minimum number of shares that could be sold. Now, there are four main charges or fees that come along with having a Demat account. First, that I want to tell you, account opening charges. The second one, safety or custodian charge to safeguard your shares. The third, annual maintenance charge. And finally, the fourth, transaction charges. All these charges vary from one broker to another, and you need to look into various broking agencies and decide for yourself which is the right broker that can help you with your trading basis, the costs and the services that such a broker offers you. There are discount brokers and there are full service brokers. Remember this, there are all kinds of brokers, and depending on whether you are looking only for a trading platform or several other additional services, you can take a call and decide which kind of broker that you want to avail the services from. And as I leave you today with this episode, I'm going to leave you with one more piece of sound advice from an ACE expert. Take a look.
So earlier days we used to have the physical copy of share certificates, and subsequently the regulations of the Security Exchange Board of India made it compulsory for all the investors to hold their shares in a digital form, which we call it dematerialized form, which means that I think the physical share certificates are dematerialized and they become Demat, as we call it as the short name. It is simple to a currency and the bank account. You have currency in your pocket on one side, which is physical currency. You have money in your bank account, which is digital money. So moment I think you transfer that money from bank account to another bank account, it happens digitally. Whereas I think the currency you exchange hands, I think by way of making the physical payments. In security business also the same way, the securities are digital securities. When you trade, either you buy or sell. When you buy, you receive digital security from the seller, and when you sell, you pass on your digital security to the buyer. So it makes life very easy. Dematerialization process is actually, I think, a fantastic reform wherein your security is safe, wherein the efficiency of the transaction is at the best, and you as an investor, you get a very friendly services in the process because of the dematerialization of shares.